Morning, the most news in the morning, period. Weekdays 6 Eastern.
The way our system works around the country is that people bring back spending projects, and it seems to be free. For example, with the stimulus project, my little town, they brought $1 million to. Republicans and Democrats clapped their hands and said, we have $1 million, but no one asked the hard question, where did that $1 million come from? If we have to borrow it from China or Japan or foreign countries, is that good for our country to go further and further in debt to build a new ballpark or a new parking garage? You know, we have to understand where's the money come from, but debt leads to inflation. They print the money to pay for the debt. You ultimately will pay for it through higher prices. Who pays the higher prices? The working class and those on fixed income. In a year, if you're paying $8 for your milk, will you be happy that you got $1 million for your town? You can't just run a deficit at this level. It's a historic deficit, and it's getting worse. And I think the career politicians on both sides of the issue, both sides of the aisle, Republican and Democrat, have been unwilling and afraid to address the deficit, and someone's got to. You will only be able to buy government-approved insurance, pages 16 through 19. And I think that worries people. People also see the reports like from England where there's a breast cancer drug called Herceptin that blocks the estrogen receptors. It's not available in England because it's too expensive. I'm in the business of eye surgery and eye disease, and one of the common diseases in the eye is abnormal blood vessels that grow into the back of the eye called macular degeneration.
Right.
We inject a drug called Avastin. In England, you had to prove that you were blind in one eye before they might let you use it in the second eye. Americans are going to be very fearful of losing their choices. Now, we have problems in health care, but the main problem I see is expense, not access.